Yo, Mary Jane TV in the building with Los Rakas.
Raka party, Raka party.
How you guys feeling today?
Good, man.
Excited.
Word, we at Rock the Bells 2013 out in the Bay. And today has been a beautiful day. So who are you guys excited to see here?
E40 and Too Short. Yeah.
Yeah, we just seen Janae. She did her thing. Yeah, she was dope. She did her thing. Yeah.
Are there any artists on the lineup that you would really like to work with?
It's a lot, man. A lot of artists. It's too much. I'm sorry. It's just too
He's
much.
like, I don't even want to single anybody out. Like,
Yeah, we don't want to miss nobody, man, and then not ever get the chance to because we didn't say it on this interview.
I feel you. You be like, oh, you ain't even shout me outside? What? Now, it's the 10th anniversary, Rock the Bells. You got the classics up here with Wu-Tang. You got the new classics up here with the J. Cole's and the Kid Cudis and the Black Hippies, man. But the crazy thing is the holograms. How do y'all feel about the holograms that are going on today?
I mean, I just want to see it, man. I just want to experience that, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, same thing, man. Just want to see it live and personal, see what it really looks like, you know.
If you could see, like, any artist from back in the day who has passed away as a hologram, like, who would it be? If you could just pick any artist, not even just hip-hop.
Bob Marley. Bob Marley.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix. Why not all the legends? Like one big tour of holograms of legends.
Yo, that would be crazy if you got all the old
Hey, you heard it here first.
hologram tour. Los Rakas is starting it. You already know.
I already know. You take my idea, you know where I'm going to find you. So.
Word. So, I mean, this is a family movement right here. You guys are cousins. Why don't you let us know a little bit about how you grew up?
Well, we grew up in Panama. We moved over here when we were teens. We started the group in Oakland, California, actually. And we put out the first mixtape on Abetus One. The people liked it, and now we are here with you guys.
So, what's going on right now? Why don't you tell our readers what they need to be looking out for?
Man, y'all need to be looking out for these new videos that we keep dropping on them on YouTube. Just type Los Rakas with a K, LOSRAKAS. You could go on Instagram, follow us on there, follow us on Twitter. And we got this new album coming out. It's called Rakas in the Yay, which is a different sound from us. You know, it's going to be dope, man. So make sure you go cop that. That's what our brother Nima Fadavi, you know, doing big things, representing the 408. So look out for that, you know what I mean?
Nice. Now, when you guys were kids, like, did you think that this is what you would be doing, like, 10, 20 years later? What were you originally planning on doing when you were younger? What was your goals?
You know, once I was 15 and I started doing music, like, I used to play soccer, and I was really in love with it, but then once I started doing music, I knew this was all I was going to do. I was, like, completely addicted to it, you know?
So, you could have been on the field right now, though. You never know.
Maybe, man, yeah.
And what about you? What were your goals growing up?
Yeah, same thing. It will always change, you know. I wanted to be an architect. That's how you say? Architect?
Architect.
Architect. Building buildings and stuff, and then a soccer player, and then the music. The music got my heart.
So with your music, what do you feel like your mission is?
I mean, we just like making music. Like when we started making music, personally, when I started making music, it was really to express myself. You know what I mean? It really helped me when I write. You know what I mean? But not knowing that we got a voice, you know, we just want to teach people like to do them. You know what I mean? Be themselves. This Soy Raka movement is for people to be proud of who they are and where they're from. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Anything you want to add?
Yeah, it's the same thing like what he was saying, you know. You don't got to be a rapper to be successful, you know, coming from where we come from. That's all we just trying to show the people, like, yo, we came from nothing just like you, and we were able to do it hella big, you feel me? So that's really what we here doing, man, just making people, trying to make the kids have somebody to look up to.
Trying to actually be a role model out here in this, right?
Perfect, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, though, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we tend to do stuff that, you know, that we were used to doing, and it might not be good, you feel me? So, but not perfect. You know what I mean?
The good stuff from us. Yes, just pick up the good stuff. The bad stuff, throw it in the garbage.
But we're all learning, you know? It's this human revolution. We're here growing as people, you know? You try stuff out, you see what works for you. Now, Hail Mary Jane is here in the building, so we have to talk on your first time smoking. But before we get into the story, I think it's appropriate that we spark up this little one we got right here. So let's take a moment to get that happening for you while you guys reminisce on your first time moments.
Got a lighter for you. Shout out to General How to Panic. You know what I mean?
Word.
We actually growing we call it the Raka garden. And the products is really good to grow vegetables. Tomatoes and all that.
They were the first people to grow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They were the first people to actually grow vegetables on the moon. So.
What?
Yeah.
The government using their products. Yeah, I don't know if everybody know that, but the government using their products to grow stuff over there, so they really good. But
Yo, you heard it here. We're growing on the moon. That's an exclusive right there. Hail Mary Jane Los Rakas knows what's up. They know where it's growing at. And of course, shout out to OCB Papers for providing the papers for our smoke session that we about to go into. And of course, one for you, sir.
oh, right on.
One for you as well. They've got the filters on it as well. It's premium French rolling papers, all organic. Perfect for you. So we about to taste on that with some Girl Scout cookies, compliments of San Fran's best.
Yeah, shout out to Burner. We got a song on the Rakas in the Yay, the project that we got with Nima Fadawi, and he also got the cookie clothing line. So we got a song with him and Diego. Shout out to them. It's called Roll Up. The video's gonna come out real soon. Rakas in the Yay. While we lighting up some of these finest Bay Area. So you said the first time we smoked. Man, I'm a bit like, it was in high school, right? I used to kick it with all my Mexican brothers. When I just got here from Panama, they would get around on lounge and smoke. They will always offer me, and I'm like, no. No, because coming from Panama, weed is supposed to be like bad, you know what I mean? So I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So one day I'm like, man, you don't seem like nothing happened. You feel me? They just laugh and be hungry and stuff. You feel me? It's not like they crashing on the cars and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, man, come on to him, like, can I get the roach? Can I have the roach? So he gave me the roach like this, and then I just waited for the next day. When I was waiting for the bus to go to the school, I light it up, and that's when I fell in love with Mary Jane right there. I was like, man, this is good. This is good. Yeah. You remember your first time?
First time. One of my first times is either this one or the other, but the first time I think I was with some of my white friends, man, and they pull out the bong, and then I'm like, all right, fuck it. This shit don't look like it's. I was like, why people in Panama saying this shit is crack? Isn't it like a tree, like a little leaf? So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna try it. And then I tried it. I never tried it again for like 3 years later. Till like 3 years, and then I had a kid, man, and man, being a father is very stressful. Yeah. And I started smoking, and I started listening to Bob Marley's music, and it just all fell into place for me. And I'm like, this is life for me.
That's beautiful, though, because then you understand the process. It's not just about getting high, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more about feeling in tune with everything around you, right? Like,
it seems like it opens up your mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's not legal yet, because it made people smart, you know what I mean? Think.
Yo. You giving them a little bit too much game, brother. We don't want none government, none of that crazy shit. We just having a good time, ladies and gentlemen. Like we were saying before, weed is good. It doesn't hurt nobody. Listen, okay, well, this is how we're gonna finish this. Weed does not hurt you. It makes you actually. I've never heard nobody dying off of smoking weed. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
if you had one message to share with all your fans, with everybody who's watching this video right now, one thing that you can say to them that's going to stick, what would you want to share?
Say no to coke, say yes to yerba.
Exactly. Use your brain, man. I'm telling you, man, that they tell you what it does to you. They tell you, oh, man, this is going to do this to you. So that means, oh, it's going to kill me? I'm not gonna fuck with that. You know, they say yerba, it helps me. It helps my back when I have pain problems. It helps me relax. You know, my arthritis, cataracts. You feel me?
You heard it here. You heard it here. Yeah, Los Rakas knows. The marijuana, the Mary Jane, she's the herb of life right there. Hail Mary Jane, Los Rakas, Rock the Bells 2013, and you already know, no smoking unless it's good shit.
And every day is 420 when you kick it with us, man. Straight up. You feel me?
Peace out.
Dale hasta abajo, siempre que me veas estoy tallado, bien ribeteado, 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 estoy bien ribeteado, siempre estoy ribeteado.